Hello everyone, this is MikeBot37 and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. Last time we did Emblem Ike's map and increased the bond level for that place. And now we are on to Chapter 15, where we should be able to get well, not Chapter 15, it wasn't Chapter 15, no. We are on to the Crux of Fate, where we will hopefully get Corn. Now, as you can see from the map, we definitely have some support conversations to get to, but first things first, we will get all the items around the Somnial, so we're gonna go do that. Alright, so when I said that Corn was up next to retrieve from the Emblem Rings, that might have been a slight lie on my part, actually, because, well, no, I'll show you, because we have... Yeah. I had way too much time on my hands in between episodes, and we now have all these support conversations to get through. So here's what's going to happen. I think what I'm going to do is that we are going to do part of some of these support conversations, and then we will get on to the chapter, or, you know, if there's truly that many, this will just be an episode solely focused on support conversations, and then Corn will be the next. You know, we'll do that. So this episode will be focused solely on support conversations, and then we'll get to Corn. If you want to watch, if you just want to skip this bit and then watch the episode where we get Corn, that will be coming out tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. So for now, we may as well get started. With Alear, we have 5 new support conversations for Alear with Hortensia, Panette, Marin, Brunette, and Kagetsu. So let's go ahead and let's start with Alear and Hortensia.
Hey, Divine One, what do you think?
And I'm real lost. What are you trying to ask me? Yeah, what is it?
Come on, am I cute, sweet, charming? Use your words.
Well, that's quite the question to just come out right
Sure,
on and ask.
You're cute enough, just like always.
Yeah,
That's all you have to say? I put a lot of effort into being adorable, you know?
Well, we don't know what all that effort is. Like, it's like a hairstylist or whatever. We don't know.
The least you could do is notice.
I had no idea. Forgive me for not noticing.
It takes one. It takes 1 hour to. It takes 1 hour to get to add the heart to her cheek.
Ugh. I can't believe that didn't work. A pouty face is usually all it takes for people to be extra nice.
Well, clearly you have never met the Divine Dragon, because yeah, that's gonna fly over his
Do you
head.
have some kind of god training that lets you see through fake crime, Divine One?
No, I just call it a lack of social cues.
God training? I don't think anyone needs special training to see through an act like that.
Hey, fine. Then let me ask you something else.
Okay, what is it?
How come you're not fawning over me? I'm unimaginably cute.
I don't treat people differently just because they're cute. Kindness matters much more.
And you have definitely tried to kill us before. However, that last time, that was not of your own volition, so I'll forgive you for that.
Wrong. Being nice is great and all, but cuteness is a huge advantage. Everyone knows that.
I see.
I guess it's a matter of opinion then.
So we'll try this again. Only I'll be even cuter next time, so you can't possibly miss it.
I was just like, oh god, not again. Okay. Now we have one with Panette.
That was incredible.
Yes, learn to strike with that much force, and you are sure to trounce all comers.
Camera pans over to the pillow she just obliterated.
In truth, I was rather surprised when you asked me for lessons in brawling.
Ah, interesting.
I take it you wish to give someone a forceful talking to? A debtor, perhaps?
I don't think that was what Alear was going
What?
for.
No, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I figured that I could lose my weapon when I'm in battle, or get ambushed when I'm not.
Could we get a nice pick-up of some brawler
Just
techniques?
in case, it's best I learn how to hold my own in physical combat.
I see. That is quite shrewd, Divine One. Very well. I shall instruct you in the ancient art of the fisticuffs.
Alright.
How to hone an indomitable spirit. How to repel foes with a mere scowl.
I will begin by punching you in the face. Try to dodge it. What?
There is much I can teach you.
I see. Well, I'm ready to learn.
Okay, we'll see.
Good.
I guess
I will
guess
make you into the most
guess I'll see how this
fearsome of
goes.
Scrappers. Let us begin.
Oh boy. I have a feeling this may not end well. Okay, Lyra Mirren.
Divine One, I have something to discuss with you, if it's not too much trouble.
Oh?
Ah,
No, it's no trouble at
more
all.
casual conversation type of support. Okay.
But first, you can loosen up a little. I don't bite, I promise.
No, I really need to work on getting B supports, B and A supports for this character, so I can actually do the S rank at the end of the game.
Of course, forgive me. I've been working up the courage to ask you about this. See, I love rare critters, and I especially love dragons.
Is she about to ask if I can transform, if Lyra can transform into a dragon?
So, you think of me as a rare critter?
I don't know how to feel about this.
Well, you're rare at least. You're the world's only divine dragon. So I was hoping you'd help me understand your species a little better.
I'm not sure how much Lyra would know given the amnesia, but okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Please, go ahead.
Well, I guess one thing you can note is the fact that he has two different colors of hair. You just certainly don't see that in anyone else, at least not naturally.
All right, I'll cut to the chase then. Tell me, what is a typical day like for you?
I wake up, I eat, I sleep. That's it.
Let's see. Someone wakes me up in the morning.
Yep.
I eat breakfast.
Yep.
I train until noon.
Sounds about right.
I live like a normal person, to be honest.
Yep.
Is that helpful?
That's what I thought.
Very. Basic activity is much like that of an average human.
Wait, are you writing all this down?
She takes her research very seriously, it
Of
seems.
course. This is excellent material for the book I'm working on about you.
Book? You don't think that's a little much?
I honestly thought if anyone was gonna write a book about the Divine Dragon, I thought it was gonna be Jade, not Marin.
What do you mean? Future generations deserve to know all about the divine dragon.
But I guess Marin would be more as a historian rather than a fiction writer, like Jade probably is. I'm not entirely sure.
I guess so.
Okay, Elaire and Bennett.
Divine One, I must say, you have the most evocative eyes. This one's like a cherry tomato. Oh, and that one, a blueberry.
I was about to say, and the blue eye reminds me of a blueberry. There you go.
Thanks, I think. You did mean those as compliments, right?
I'm very sure you did.
Of course.
Yeah. There you go.
Tomatoes
Compliments.
and blueberries are among the most precious treasures that nature gives us. I am steeped in culinary traditions from all over the world, ergo my penchant for food analogies.
Yep, and he is a chef, so it checks out.
So inspiring.
I guess it makes sense that a chef would see the world in terms of ingredients.
Yep.
Thank you.
No. It is I who should be thanking you
What for?
for allowing me to find inspiration in your tomato and blueberry eyes.
How impressive, Bunet. To know about so many dishes from around the world.
Well, you say around the world, but as far as we know, it's just this one continent. This is it. This is the world.
I have much more to learn, and inspiration strikes me in many unexpected ways. I aspire to experience every flavor inspiration, and to create new recipes for people to enjoy.
Wow. I look forward to seeing you do that.
A chef must always be up for a culinary journey, wherever it may go.
All right. Nice to get a little background on Benet there. So, pretty good so far. And I seriously do not have anything. Aaliyah has no B-Sport conversations yet. That's something I gotta work on. Like, I gotta get a B&A sport conversation done with someone before I reach the end of the game. Or else it's gonna be awkward. But we'll see what happens. We have now one to
Divine One!
Kagetsu.
Divine One!
Ah, what's he has?
Since you appear human, I am curious. what are the differences between dragon and human?
One flies and one doesn't.
Let's see.
That's it.
We live a bit longer than humans. We're typically stronger and more agile. You're right about appearance, though. We look much the same.
Interesting. Oh, is it also true that you slumbered in the somniel for 1,000 years?
To our knowledge, yes, that is true.
What was it that woke you after all that time? Did you tire of sleeping?
Who knows?
To be honest,
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I see. And what were you doing before you went to sleep?
I'm sorry. I don't remember much from before I woke up.
A pity.
I'm sure we'll get those memories back one day.
You're asking lots of questions.
Probably by the end of this game, because
Why are
the
you so
past
interested in
is
me?
definitely a topic that's going to come up before the end of the game.
Why should
I'm
I
certain
not
of
be?
that.
We are friends, of course.
Friends? We've actually not spoken that much.
This is our first conversation together at all.
To my mind, we have been friends ever since we first spoke. And I like to know my friends.
Didn't you try to... Since we first spoke, it was like... So, when we were enemies, that was when you considered us friends.
Is it not so for you? Do you not want to be my friend?
No, of course I do.
He's just like that.
Good. Then I would like to know all about you so we can strengthen our bond.
So, I should get comfortable and brace for more questions. Got it.
Man, we're getting a lot... Aaliyah's getting asked a lot of questions today. Okay, we now have one conversation with Butcheron and Lapis. So we'll see how this goes.
Looks like it's the two of us on serving duty again today.
Looks like it. Ooh, we get steak today.
Oh, I'm sure you'll love cooking that.
It looks so delicious.
Both of you will love cooking that.
Gather around, everyone. Bring your rice and line up.
Wait, why are you calling everyone? We serve people one at a time.
Okay, well, so do buffet style, quick service style then.
Huh? But we have to fill up on the smell first.
Fill up on what? What are you talking
The
about?
smell.
The steak smell, of course. You've got to eat your rice while you can smell the steak grilling. That's how you get full.
Huh?
Okay.
Come on, Boucheron. You're a grown-up. You should know all this by now.
Don't think he knows this particular bit,
Is
Lapis.
this some Brodian custom?
Probably.
No.
I'm not sure. No.
This is how people eat all over the world.
Says who?
My family back home, and everyone else in the village for that matter.
So now it's just another matter of opinions.
Lapis, I don't think anyone else does that. Not anywhere in the world.
Nuh-uh. You're not fooling me again.
No, I'm not joking. I mean it.
Really? You're
Yeah.
not just teasing me? Because that would be really rude.
I don't think he's teasing you
Once
this
again,
time.
I'm completely serious.
You're right. Silly me. I guess I got a little mixed up again.
Whereas for me, certain things are becoming clearer.
Yeah. I can imagine that. So they learn more about each other. That's the base sport conversation. And that was the only conversation for Lapis. Now Louis has 2 for Pandre and Jade. I know I haven't used them much in the battles you've seen, but I've been trying to use them so I can at least get some conversations out of him. Yeah, it's the only one he has left. Of all people, the only one I have not managed to get a conversation for him yet is Chloe. His little it's like the little other retainer for Saline. That's funny. Anyways, Pandreo.
Louis! Are you peeping again?
Pardon me, Pandreo, but I would never do anything so gauche as peeping.
Okay, then why you okay, then why are you watching Alfred?
I prefer to think of it as observing from afar.
That is literally that's literally peeping, buddy.
Oh, well, excuse me. That's nothing at all like peeping. Whatever, bud. If you get bored of not peeping, you're welcome to party hardy with me.
Party hardy?
He's never heard that
Yep.
before.
You and me can let our hair down and do some good old-fashioned male bonding.
Okay.
Male bonding.
He's just very interested, it
Wondered
seems.
lately if that may be something worth observing firsthand.
Well, what do you know? Serendipity.
Quite so. Pandreo, I would be exceptionally pleased to accept your invitation.
We shall party hardy. They shall party hardy together.
Let the two of us explore all the ways in which two men may grow ever closer.
How is it you make everything sound suggestive?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad you're on board. Though you should know, I take my partying seriously.
Well, I certainly know after that conversation you had with Valkyrie
I'm
earlier.
gonna shimmy and swing till dawn so you can forget about sleeping.
I shall match you measure for measure, Pandreo.
Well, this is an weird. This is an interesting combination. Anyways, Louis and Jade staring again at other people. We just went over this with Pandreo, Louis.
Good night of Rhodia. Please pardon any offense I have caused. My profound interest in you drives me to act in perhaps inadvisable ways.
Inadvisable? Wait, what do you mean by inadvisable?
You call staring an interest.
You carry out each mission with such grace and never question an order from your prince. Moreover, you are so merciless in battle that some might unfairly deem you to be inhuman.
Ugh.
Ah, we seem to be well beyond interest now. Are you trying to be cute? If you think I'm dangerous, I won't argue. I don't completely trust you either.
I guess that
Dangerous?
makes sense.
Not at all.
Oh, whoops.
I fear I've once again given you the wrong idea. But it's undeniable that there are certain things you keep carefully concealed, yes?
Like a book business?
Secrets that only a
Well,
select few are privy to.
I actually don't know if she keeps the whole book thing secret because it seems a few people know about that.
But I know all about them.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know why we should say
You
that
have
loud.
a new novel
Oh
in the
yeah,
works,
okay.
don't you? A comedy that is frivolous in the extreme.
So yeah, it is about the books. Got
Louis, I'm sure I didn't hear you mention a new book just now.
Please, I am a paragon of discretion.
it. He says, while in the middle of the stables where someone's probably tending to the
I
horses.
believe you will be. You already know well enough to describe me as merciless. Take a break from your interests and enjoy a long, natural life of minding your own business.
Very good, Jade. I shall take that under advisement.
Just the concealed threat there. Alright. Amber and Marin. Alpacas and wolves. This should be interesting.
Amber, I have a question. How does a knight from the kingdom of Brodia train?
Are you sure you want to ask Amber that question?
Why do you want to know
I
about
don't
that?
know if
To
he's
be
the
honest,
best person to ask for
I've
that.
always admired Brodian knights, and I'm just curious.
Okay.
Your country is called the Kingdom of Warriors, so your training methods must be extraordinary.
If you wanted to talk about training methods with anyone from Brodia, I would have suggested, like honestly, like the prince would have been a much better person to ask that question to.
We do crank out a lot of strong warriors, but I think that's due to the terrain. Most of Brodia is just cliffs and ravines. It's not great for traditional farming, you know.
Okay.
The focus in many villages is on mining and such, so folks tend to grow sturdy and strong.
Okay.
I see. So strength training is just part of daily life then?
Pretty much, I guess.
For most people, yeah. I grew up on an alpaca ranch, so my daily chores were a bit different.
Alpacas? Those rare critters of notoriety? That's fantastic!
Oh boy.
All my heart. Rare ones especially.
You know, I should have seen that coming after the whole Divine Dragon talk earlier.
If you worked on a ranch, you must know all about them. Please, tell me what you know.
just imagine Joy has the notebook out, just sounding him with questions.
Well, first off, alpacas are super fluffy, but also, they're really cute. There is a lot of spitting, though. You have to watch out for that.
Spitting? Magnificent! I'm sure I wouldn't mind alpaca spit one bit.
Okay, maybe take it down a notch.
Trust me, you would. It takes forever to get the smell out of your clothes. Or hair.
And he should know, I guess.
I don't mean to brag, but I've become an expert alpaca spit dodger.
After what you said last time in your conversation with Jade, I have a reason to doubt that.
That's just a couple of your basic spit evasion moves.
The game will not show us that, though, because they did not have full animations for that. Plus, he's gonna fall.
Why do rocks always sabotage my cool moves?
I'd expect nothing less from a Brodian knight. Very impressive.
Huh?
Amazing.
Brodian knights aren't just strong. They're spry enough to pull off a pratfall. Well played. You really must teach me the secret to your strength sometime soon.
You enjoyed that? Then, yeah, that was all planned.
Okay.
I am the picture of strength and agility.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know what to expect from this, but we'll see. Okay, now Anna has 2 conversations, one with Brunette, one with Benet, and one with Hortensia. So let's start with Benet. Chopping
Nice chopping.
firewood again.
Again.
Yep.
Let me guess. You're here for more wood?
Probably.
Indeed I am.
Yep.
This timber of yours burns so evenly. It's perfect for controlling stove heat. The risotto I cooked with it yesterday? Flawless, even by my standards.
She's probably got to charge you quite a bit this time.
Always nice to hear about a satisfied customer.
Lady Anna, I have to ask, how did you get so good at chopping wood?
It's probably because it was one of my chores when I lived at home with my family.
You know, that makes sense, yeah.
I see. You've had to work hard all your life,
Now you've got me thinking about my family. That salmon stew we'd share was so good.
Oh, and that's all the words he needed to hear.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I would have thought, I would have thought you would have immediately jumped in the salmon stew and try to cook that.
Nah, everything's peachy. Stand back and watch the master woodcutter at work.
He's probably gonna actually make that though. Now that I think about it, that's probably gonna be the 8th part conversation. Okay, now Hortensia. We'll see how this goes.
This army's too pretty. It's not right. How am I supposed to be the cutest when the competition is this gorgeous?
What are we talking about here?
Aha! Say no more!
Do I have a deal for you?
Wait, you're only a troubled maiden's best friend, the one and only Lady Anna. Cha-ching! If it's
Just has a
cuteness
register
you're
in her
after,
back.
Princess Hortensia, you might be interested in my beauty line. You have my attention. I should tell you though, I'm kinda picky about product.
Oh, that's good.
I guarantee
Okay.
satisfaction with everything I sell.
You're gonna have to drive a hard bargain here, Anna.
After all, what I've got on offer today is tailored just for you.
How convenient.
You're confident. I like that. Okay, show me what you got. Of course. First is this pink rouge. Just a dab stays on all day. Apply it in the morning and forget about it. Ooh. There's also lipstick, soap, skin cleanser, and a crystal enchanted to add shine to your hair.
Okay.
And finally, an accessory case to hold it all. The rainbow palette makes you cute just holding it. These are incredible! I've gotta have them. I'll take them all.
Take your entire stock.
Thanks for the business. Oh, I'm making a killing.
Whatever.
You deserve it. Your stuff's impressive. I'm gonna be more adorable than ever.
Why do I feel like this is gonna end badly in some
In a
way?
little market research. Why do you want to be cute, Princess Hortensia? Because the cuter you
why
are,
questions.
the more people like you.
I recognize
obviously.
this. I recognize this move.
So it's a popularity thing for you, huh? Of course. Anyway, I'm off. Gotta see how all this is gonna come together for my look. Thanks, Lady Anna.
I still feel like this. I still feel like that's gonna end badly in some way, but we'll see how it goes. All right, Chloe is next with Hortensia.
What's wrong, Princess Hortensia?
Yeah, I get it now.
Okay, what's she
You've
thinking?
got a whole other kind of charm.
Ah, I guess
I
that makes
do?
sense.
Yeah, it's like an aura of sophistication, maturity. Like you could be anyone's mom.
Okay.
I like that. I want it. I've already mastered cuteness. I need to add to my repertoire.
I don't think.
I mean, I'm sure I'll develop an aura of maternal sophistication as I get older.
I guess
but
you want to
why
prepare
should
though.
I have to wait? You have it now, so I should have it now too.
I guess so.
I'm glad you agree, Chloe, because I demand you accompany me. For observation. Once I see how it's done, I'll be able to steal... I mean, learn the technique myself.
I'm not sure that's how it works, but okay.
That's definitely not how it works.
I'm honored if someone as cute as you thinks I'm sophisticated, though.
Excellent!
Just
Wait, really?
She's going to see like all the exotic foods Chloe normally tries to have.
You don't mind that I just up and demanded this out of the blue?
Oh no, I don't mind at all. It's all part of your cuteness.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. How do you do that?
I guess that's just how she is. Anyways, moving on. See sport conversation. Etienne and Panette.
Hey, Panette. How's it going?
Quite well, thank you. You appear to be in good health yourself, Etienne.
Yep. Good.
What's up? What's going on here?
Is something the matter?
Oh, sorry. I'm being rude. Panette, your stylish fashion sense and refined speech are peerless.
Okay, why are you talking like that?
Why, thank you. That is most kind.
There's just one problem.
Oh?
You're hiding something.
Whatever do you mean? I assure you I am not.
You carry yourself like a noble woman, but you are not one. I smell a fake.
Okay, you just have a sense for I guess you just have a sense for like knowing who's a commoner. I guess then.
Why, that is ludicrous, slanderous even.
And it's probably true.
So you won't admit it? Fine. If being blunt won't work, I'll have to get sneaky. See you around, Panette.
I don't think you're gonna like Etienne being sneaky.
Good gracious, where did that come from?
Yeah, maybe it's true or not. I don't know for sure, but we'll find out as the conversations go on. Gotta be an A there. Anyways, Saline is next, and she has John and Hortensia. This is the B sport.
Hello, Jean.
Hello, Princess Saline.
Oh, is that a medical text? I'm not interrupting your studies, I hope.
Don't worry about it. I'm just reading up so I can be a good doctor.
How exemplary. Perhaps another day, then.
Oh, we're gonna ask him.
Oh, you mean for that tea time?
Ah.
Yes. A batch of tea from your home arrived, so I wondered if today would suit you. But your studies are more important.
No, I'm sure today's soon just fine.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But thanks for thinking of me.
Okay, then.
Tea time is postponed, not cancelled, dear. Our anticipation shall make it all the sweeter.
My hometown's tea must really be amazing.
You're just realizing this now? The tea grown in your hometown is non-pareil, I assure you.
Gosh.
Have you never considered
speaks
a future
very-
in tea? Taking up your mother's trade, so to speak.
She speaks very highly of it.
Not really. I like tea, but it can't save lives.
It can't save lives?
Doctor sense. Oh.
Princess Saline?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. You have studying to do. I shall take my leave and my leaves.
Well, thank you. I was just at a really fascinating part of this text.
Be diligent, but don't push yourself beyond your limits.
Oh, interesting to see what the 8 sport conversation is going to bring for these two. And now we have Saline and Hortensia.
Greetings, Princess Hortensia.
Princess Saline. Yeah. Yep.
Is this gonna be about another? Is this gonna be my more cuteness stuff?
You're gonna be tough, but I won't lose.
It absolutely is.
Pardon, but what are you talking about?
Oh, you're good. We might even be evenly matched, but you won't catch me admitting that in competition.
Saline has no idea what Hortensia's talking about.
You won't catch me surrendering the field of battle.
We are battling, then?
Battling in the terms of cuteness, it seems.
Yes, and I will ignore whatever I need to proclaim. Princess Saline, you are no match for me. I will defeat you in cuteness.
Yep, there you go.
Everything else.
Defeat everything in cuteness.
So that's what you were raving about. How rambunctious you are.
Rambunctious? Be all calm and superior while you can. I'm gonna fantabulize you into the ground.
How fantabulize so much.
Might as well get it over with and surrender.
Is she leaving so soon? I had hoped to invite her to tea. What a darling girl, though. I wish I had a younger sister as adorable.
Oh, that's nice. Anyways. Saline just wanted to invite Hortensia for tea, but Hortensia was more into a competition of cuteness than that. Okay. Hortensia has 3 more conversations. How many conversations? Did I get all your conversations except for Fogado? Wow, I really went nuts with this. Okay. Clan's up first.
Ah, there you are, Clan.
Huh? I mean, hello, Princess Hortensia.
That's right. It's the princess of the mighty kingdom of Illusia. Hortensia! Woo! Hoo-hoo! Yeah!
Yes? Did you need something?
He's just not phased.
From me, I mean.
It so happens, a little birdie told me, you, my clan shell, are the president of my fan club.
That's not the fan club you're thinking of, Hortensia.
What?
What do you mean, what? And shouldn't you be, I don't know, swooning? Your idol is right here talking to you.
It's the Divine Dragon fan club, Hortensia.
Princess Hortensia, I think you might have gotten a bit confused.
Confused? Confused how?
Well, the fan club I'm the president of is...
The Divine Dragon.
What? You're the president of a fan club for your own liege?
Yeah, I mean, it
I'm so sorry
makes sense,
for
yeah.
the misunderstanding.
Well, like, probably misunderstand her. She probably...
Embarrassing.
She probably heard that that clan was president of a fan club and just ignored everything else and bolted over to him.
Right. Clan, the princess of Illusia has orders for you.
Be the president of my own fan club.
What?
I want you to form me a fan club.
Yeah.
I don't work for you.
True. Yeah, he doesn't. Technically, he works for Mander, and then he works for Alira. Okay, Alchrist.
Excuse me, Princess Hortensia?
Prince Alchrist? What's up? You're not usually much of a talker.
See, and now she's acting much differently with Alchrist than anyone else we've seen so far.
Well, I was just, no, never mind. It's not important.
And he's backing out.
No running off after a build-up like that. Come on, spit it out.
I want you
to... Mum.
Didn't hear you. Louder.
Please teach me how to be more confident.
Okay.
Ow, too loud. Tone it down, back it up, and explain yourself properly.
You always have such boundless confidence, Princess Hortensia. It amazes me. I don't think very highly of myself. So I hoped you might teach me to be more like you.
So essentially, you were asking her to teach you about cuteness.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Too bad for you, though. I'm not teaching you a thing.
Oh.
Maybe if you weren't a prince of Brodia, I'd have considered it. But you? Nope. No way.
Ouch. That is... Rip Alchrist.
Oh, of course. I understand.
Wait, what?
I don't think she was expecting that.
Brodia has invaded Illusia more times than I can count. You have every right to deny me. Besides, you shouldn't waste your precious time on someone as worthless as me. Honestly, I'm shocked by my own impertinence. How embarrassing. I'll leave you be.
Hang on a sec. I never said that.
It's all right. Please, forget I even approached you like this.
And there
I won't
he's
sully
going.
your ears with my pitiful mumbles ever again. You have my word.
There it goes.
Wait, Prince Alchrist? I was so sure he'd get mad and snap back. He's even worse off than I thought.
Yeah.
I'll have to try a new approach the next time I see him.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. And now we have the sisters.
Hortensia.
Something on your mind, Ivy? Or are you just here to admire my pretty face?
I'm just happy. We've been through so much, but we're finally together again. You're my only family now. I want you to know that you are important to me.
Guess it's a relief to hear a half-sister counts as family.
Oh, wait, you're half-sisters? I thought, okay.
That has never mattered to me. I have always thought of you as my sister, and you are all the family I need.
Yeah, well, no
not-
need to make it awkward.
I did not realize there were half-sisters. That's interesting.
But I feel the same way, so thanks.
You have your mother's smile. In fact, you seem to resemble her more and more each day.
You think so? I'm flattered. I'm really glad. It's only thanks to her I get to call you my sister in the first place. I don't mean to dig all that up.
Huh.
I'm not holding a grudge or anything.
So, unknown family tensions.
I know.
That'll probably come up in future conversations.
Even so, it is because of my mother that you...
Oh, you know what? I just remembered something I gotta do somewhere. Sorry, Ivy. Talk later.
And that is probably going to be trying to raise up Alquist's confidence, since we just finished that conversation. Oh, I wonder what happened there. I guess we'll find. I guess I'll find out if I ever get to the other sport conversation for that one. Okay, Clan and Citrine, have a C support.
That's it. Come on, little buddy. You can do
What
it.
are we, Clan? What are you doing?
Clan? What are you up to out here?
Is he like watching a frog or something?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that. You had such a serious look. I was just curious.
It's, nothing. I wasn't doing anything.
You were definitely doing something.
Oh my. Was it something private? Don't fret. I didn't see a thing.
Huh? No! It's nothing like that. I was just talking to a wildflower.
Why were you talking to? Okay.
Why were you doing that?
I found this withered flower out here and felt bad for it, so I propped it back up, watered it, and little by little, it started getting better.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, well, my goodness.
I know.
How
It's
kind
weird
you
to
are.
get this attached to a single wildflower.
Not at all. I think you've done a wonderful thing here, Clan.
Oh? You really think so? Well, thank you.
Would it be all right with you if I watched over this flower as well?
Aw.
Yeah, of course.
This flower must be happy to have found such a hard-working caretaker.
That's nice. Alright. So that's it for those. So that's it for Clan. How far have we gone into this? Oh. We are somewhat close to finish. Not really, but Pandreo now has one with Vander and Benet.
Sir Vander, is it true you used to serve in Lethos under Queen Lumera?
Yes, he is also the steward for
Yes,
the Divine Dragon.
I was her attendant. Why do you ask?
I just want to say that as a man of the cloth, I hold you in the highest regard.
Ah, that's nice.
I would have given my left arm for such
Okay.
an honorable station. In the Holy Land, no less.
Maybe let's be calmed down by the left
You're
arm.
flattering me, and you may lose an ear instead.
Oh.
I'll talk it off with my old war stories.
Please do. I'd love to hear about what it was like.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Certainly. Though perhaps we should find a more appropriate place to talk.
Probably not by the pool.
Why don't you come to my next party? That ought to be a suitable setting.
I would not think your parties were a suitable setting for that kind of talk.
I'm not usually one for parties.
Oh, I'm sure you'll fit right in. It's just a small gathering at the church.
Are we sure it's just a small
Young
gathering?
adherents praying for peace, some pious singing and dancing, that sort of thing.
Okay then.
Worship through song and dance. Why, that sounds marvelous.
I see it as my clerical duty to help people find comfort in these difficult times.
That's nice.
I understand. You put on these get-togethers as a kind of service to your congregants.
Exactly. So, would you care to join us?
Of course. How could I refuse an invitation to such a sanctified gathering?
Wonderful. I look forward to seeing you there.
Okay. Interesting to see how that one goes. See how Vanda reacts to that and be a support if he is, but I don't know. But now we have one, but now Pandrea has one with Bennett.
Oh, what a delicious aroma. It smells so fresh and so green.
Yeah, I love the smell of fresh cut grass.
I'm gonna have fun editing this part later.
Looks like that's the last of the weeds in the Somniel, which means we're done with our sentinel duties for the day.
Does weeding really count as sentinel duty?
Sure, why not? If we do it, that's what it is. Bandits may not come around here, but the Somniel still needs protecting.
I mean, no one in Field Tents can come here, but yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yes. We have to defend it from the merciless onslaught of weeds.
He just says so. He's just dumb. Just apples. Like, well, as long as no one eats the reeds, we should be fine.
Oh, Pune, old pal. Don't forget, I'm counting on you to make food for the party.
And do not use the weeds when you make that food.
Leave it to me. As always, I will prepare a flawless banquet.
That's what I like to hear. You're a man among men. You know that?
Think nothing of it. I am glad for any chance to hone my culinary skills.
Oh, that reminds me. I heard there's gonna be a famous food critic there.
Really?
Yeah. It might be a good chance to show her what you can do.
Interesting.
All right.
In that case, I will prepare an innovative new dish for the occasion.
Okay, we'll
Something
see
that is
how
sure to set the
dish
food
goes.
critic's eyes alight. Be sure to watch for her reaction.
And I will assure you, it will not contain any weeds.
Why don't you come see it for yourself?
I dislike parties. Too noisy, I find. Like a dish with many strong flavors all at once.
All right, then.
Ah, too bad. I guess that's the price you pay for those acute senses of yours.
Just report back to me afterward. That is all I ask.
You got it, good buddy. Can't wait to taste the grub you whip up.
Two good friends. Anyways, so let's see what's next. Chris is all set. Ivy's set. Okay, Citrine has a beat support conversation with Diamond.
Citrine, thanks again for giving the nobles my answer. It's been nice to have that off my back. Sorry if it was a hassle.
That's right.
There is no need for
He had
royalty to apologize to a simple retainer, Prince Diamant.
That's right. He was being hounded by nobles, and Citrine took care of addressing them.
Prince Diamant? You never call me that. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. Please excuse me, my prince. I have an errand I must attend to.
Okay, something's definitely
Hold
up.
it.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
It's like one of those words where you immediately know something's up.
Please, Diamant. I'm in a very awkward position.
Discuss the whole noble thing.
What do you mean?
It's dangerous for me to be seen speaking so casually with the heir to Brodia's throne.
It was because of the whole noble thing.
We're cousins. We've known each other our whole lives. Where is this coming from?
The nobles did not care for your response.
Ah.
I must be cautious in my exchanges with you.
Okay.
Rumors are quickly spreading that my family has been colluding with Brodia's future king.
Oh boy.
I see. I placed more of a burden on you than I ever could have imagined, Citrine.
It's quite all right, Prince Diamant.
I shouldn't have asked you to do my job for me. I'm going to clear this up, right now.
Are you sure this is gonna help?
No, you'll only complicate things further.
I have no choice. I've been robbed of my cousin, and I have to get her back.
Aw.
Oh. Very well. I surrender. I'll resume our usual casual banter. Like making you promise not to kick down any doors.
just people just having casual meetings, doors suddenly fly off the hinges because Demon kicked them down.
That's more like it. And don't worry.
Don't worry is not a promise, Diamant. I need to hear you say it. Do not make things worse.
Do not cause a flying door to hit someone.
I promise. Trust your cousin, okay?
Alright. Who's next? Yunaka and Marin. Ah, so let's see if Marin picks up on Yunaka being a former assassin. I'm curious about that. Because I think so far...
Yunaka, do you have a moment?
I think so far it was Citrine and Zelkov who know about Yunaka's past, and Fugato saw her actual personality firsthand, but didn't put the pieces together. So let's see how this goes.
Sure. About that sparring match just now, I feel like your attitude needs adjusting.
Oh.
What do you mean?
A sparring match isn't a fight to the death, but you went right for my throat back there.
Ouch.
I'd like it
Oh,
if
no.
you slowed things down a bit. Try being...
What?
Oops.
No, sorry, but that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
Marin, I know you think it's super stylish to pause for a monologue in the middle
Oh,
of a
she
fight.
was pausing a monologue. But that's like one thing you don't do. Like, the villain's monologue for too long. If you monologue, you're gonna die.
But if you're gonna do that, you might as well point to your kidneys and ask for a shanking. With me, the worst you get is a bump on the noggin. A real enemy would eviscerate you.
I know that. I just wanted to test out a bit of verbal repartee.
Test it for what? If it's no good in an actual engagement, then what good is it?
I get it, I do. But what's wrong with a bit of verbal jousting during sparring matches? Dropping a catchphrase during combat spices things up. A mid-battle monologue sounds cool.
This isn't a comic book, Marin.
Just do what you need to do after I'm done talking. We're allies, after all.
No. It's a bad habit to make light of combat. I thought for sure you'd understand that, seeing as you're a knight. Guess I was mistaken. If that's all, I'll be going.
Come on, Yunaka. You're right, of course. I just wanted to have a bit of fun.
And she's gone. Okay, so Marin will not. So it looks like Marin will not know. She still has a conversation with Banette at some point. And Bananas one with Kagetsu. I think this is the last one.
Hunger has struck. Perfect time for onigiri.
Kagetsu.
Don't you mean the jelly donuts?
Oh, Brene! How did you appear so suddenly?
Those little food triangles. Onigiri, you called them. I've never seen one before. What are they made of?
Rice.
Try one for yourself. Have mine.
Are you sure? Well, all right then. It's delicious. A ball of rice lightly salted and wrapped in seaweed and grilled fish, yes?
Yes, salted salmon.
Ah.
I see. By all appearances, the simplest of foods, yet it contains hidden depths of flavor. Please teach me how to make this.
It would be my pleasure. However, I have obligations to Princess Ivy as her retainer. If I set aside my duty to teach you onigiri, she will be displeased.
Ah, disappointing, but I understand. In that case,
I guess that makes sense.
I will master the art of making onigiri on my own.
Are you sure you should do that?
I admire your passion. Tell me when you are done, and I will provide your taste test.
I feel like the taste test might not go well, but we'll see.
I will rely on you to judge whether I am capturing the food's essence.
Okay. I'm interested in seeing more of that conversation. That sounds like a fun time. Okay, is that it? That is it. That is all the support conversations. That is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed going through these support conversations with me. Next time we will be moving on to Retrieve Corn in Seoul. So until then, if you like the video and want to see more, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when new videos are up. That is all, and I'll see you all next time. Hello. When we start, we'll be right on the world map where the next chapter is. So until then, goodbye.